So tell us about your character and what he does for a living.
Aaron Cohen is well, I'm not sure if that's his last name, but that's essentially who my character is based off of, which was our special, like, undercover special forces, Duvdevan, which Duvdevan is like the special forces version of the Israeli military, the Mossad, essentially. And so I am kind of a contract soldier that will go in and pretty much do anything that you ask him to do, whether it's kidnapping to, I'm sure assassination if you had to, and, anything that you ask him and pay him to do, he's pretty much down to do, security and anything. But I think that he comes into this sort of knowing, we walk the line of whether he really does he know Mallory or not. It's very gray. It's very gray, and it changed a lot. The love, not the love thing, but the affection thing between Mallory and I was a new thing that was not in the script when I first read it. That was a reshoot that we decided to slip in there on during a reshoot session, or additional shooting session. Soderbergh sort of always works like that. He'll shoot everything that he plans on shooting, and then he goes back, looks at it, and always plans to do additional shooting because it's just kind of how he works. And then after that, like, I definitely know that Aaron is not really all that cool with having a female be his superior and taking orders from them, because I think he's constantly testing her, which is kind of, I think, the reason why they have a good tension and a good good sexual tension as well. And then after that, I think he should probably have listened to her, and then he listens to the wrong people, probably because of money.
And so can you set the story up for us, that she gets kind of set up and double-crossed?
Yes. The movie starts with her, you can tell that some things happen. She looks a little beat up. She goes into a cafe, and my character comes in, and we have a conversation, and she's for sure very, very apprehensive and questioning, and she's not compliant on what I'm asking her. And then the story starts, the action starts, and then you find out through her telling, this person what has brought her to this point. And that is, she got contracted to do a job, which was a snatch and grab. We'd go in, grab a guy, and save him, essentially, from the bad people. And little did she know that this has all been sort of negotiated and passed off and handed to a bunch of different sort of contracting agents and governments and so on and so forth. And she had no idea who she was doing it for in the first place. And that's kind of I think the problem with these, sort of ancillary and satellite, contract military businesses. They never really know exactly who they're working for and what they're doing it for. And I think it gets her into a bit of trouble, and then her boss sets her up and tries to burn her to, well, you'll find out at the end of the movie.
And Aaron has to end up going after her, and he does become kind of conflicted.
Yeah. I think he, as I think a lot of soldiers do, I've never been a soldier, but I've talked to a ton of them. You follow orders, you're told what to do, and you go and do it. You don't expect your superiors to double-cross you, and because the military is, the sort of the governmental military is more of a organized thing that you can't really double-cross anybody there, or you probably can, but I just don't know about it. But the private sector is a lot more gray. Everybody's trading people and trading lives and doing things that I don't think that I could ever even really imagine, But, yeah.